So this is very important step, or rule number 3. Okay, what does 4 say?
Device facing down or put it in your device bracket.
Yeah, so either 2 options. If you behave very well, there's no reason why you can have the device in front of you, but it has to be face down. If you're doing something on the device and you come in here, automatically it goes right into the basket. Okay? Does everyone here understand? I'm starting to trust you and you're starting to give me some trust. So I would say everyone is doing this very well. Okay? If we stop doing facing down on the device, then we're going to start putting it back in the basket. Okay? Number 5, what does it say? Be prepared. What 3 things do you see there that I wrote? Yes, and your science notebook. Because sometimes, especially this week, you might need to take the science notebook home with you. Okay? And do some work, or do some reviewing, or do some studying. Does everyone here understand? Okay, so sometimes you may have to take it home with you, but you have to bring it back.
But we have a test.
Okay? Yes. So, speaking of test, not that I'm going to scare you, okay? But I will make the announcements towards the end of class, especially with the test. Okay? So, our goals and objectives. We know what our standards are, right? We've been targeting these 2 things for the past 2 weeks. Okay? So, we know we're going to be doing some prototype. We're never going to be testing some things and improving things. Okay? So that's a very important part of this actual lesson. So, goals and objectives. So, I want you to read it out loud. What does it say? I will what? The first
I
one.
will understand how simple machine work easier for us.
Yes? Keep going. What's the next one?
I will understand that the simple machine push and pull and movement makes work easier and help us solve problems.
Okay, yes, this is a huge one here. So towards the end of the week, as long as everyone bring the materials, right? Some of us still don't have materials yet, but if everyone brings in the materials, then at the end of the week, we'll literally start to build some type of prototype, okay, that deals with movement, right? And what are the 2 key pieces of movement? Starts with 2 P's. What are they?
Push and pull.
Yes. So basically, your movement of your actual prototype is going to be doing lots of pushing or lots of pulling, whatever you decide. Okay, and maybe even do both if you decide to go challenge yourself and you want to do both. Okay, what about the last one? What does it say here? I will what?
know the principles of the different simple machine from
Yes, so now we're going to be talking about classroom simple machines later on today, because later on today you have a scavenger hunt inside the classroom and you're going to be looking for simple machines related to what we use in the class. Okay? And then of course, at home, maybe I'll give you another assignment sometime tomorrow or maybe even Thursday and ask you to search for things at your home. Like what kind of simple machines do you use at home? Okay, again, we've been talking about technology, devices, so there's no reason why we will be confused about what is a simple machine, okay, and how are we using it in our daily lives. Got it? Okay, so here's the agenda. First and foremost, I'm going to do a quick demo. Second, we're going to work on a small little warm-up, which is a KWL chart, which is all about simple machines. Third, we're going to be working on a Padlet together, okay? So, when we get to this, there's teams, and there's 2 people working together. Since this is a class of 5, there's going to be one team that has 3 people and another team that has 2 people, okay? So please make sure you're working together on this. And then, of course, homework. Now, I say, we were supposed to be this design impact technology poster. That's actually going to be pushed as a homework for us to do, okay? And we can give class time. If we finish things early enough, then there's no reason why we won't be able to do this part. And then, of course, I say homework, study for the vocabulary quiz. And then, of course, I should have added chapter test, which is October 20th, okay? But there is also a posting on Google Classroom that gives you a warning or a reminder, please continuously study, okay? Because your chapter test is next month. Huh?
I did a quiz that.
Yes, and the Quizlet is the perfect thing, especially for the vocabulary, because the vocabulary quiz is straight from the Quizlet, okay? Got it? Does everyone here understand? And I said 10 words only, so if in this part of simple machines. Okay? Now, lesson 2, right? Very quick question. What are machines? What are machines or simple machines? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass out the KWL chart, and that's what it focuses on. So when I pass this out, the only 2 areas that you're going to focus on is what do you already know about machines, okay? And what do you would like to know about machines? And this part here, learn. Do not fill anything out on learn yet. Okay, this 3rd section, we will fill it out probably towards the end of the week of how many things did you learn from today, tomorrow, and Friday on the learn part, okay? So, I'm going to pass it around. What should you be doing when I'm passing around? Pencil, eraser, yes. Everyone is feeling energetic, or is everyone still tired? I can tell. Everyone's still holiday tired or sick. Uh-oh, someone's still sick. Okay? So, go off of this question. What are machines? So, what do you already know about machines? Yes, Patrick? No, you don't have to worry about coloring it now. The reason why is because I want us to get to the scavenger hunt. Okay? So, we're at a time for crunch. Okay, so what do you already know about machines? Okay? Write it down, and then I'll be able to give you a call. I'll call in your name within the next 2 minutes. So, I'm going to set my timer. Oh, whoops. There you go. I was wondering why I have an extra one. So, I'm going to set my timer to at least 3 minutes. Okay, what are machines? Okay, so what do you already know about them? Okay, try your best. This is many things that you can think of. And then the second part is, what would you like to know? What would you like to know more about machines? Okay, so starting a timer now. 3 minutes. Okay, you have 3 minutes. Once it goes off, then it's time to share what do you already know. And then of course I'm going to be asking you to share at least 2 things of what would you like to know. Okay, from now until we start building our own little simple machine. Got it? So what are machines? And what do you already know about, or what do you want to know about them? Got it? So think, what do they do for us? Right? What kinds? Do you know any kinds of machines? Right? Because we have a couple different names of machines. So what kind of machines do you know about? Okay? And if you don't know what kinds, then maybe that's something that you might want to learn. Right? Okay? Got it? So again, coming around, making sure everyone's working. Try your best to at least have 1 or 2 answers in each box. So now show, what do you want to learn about machines? What do you think? What else do you know? Right? Do you use them daily? Do you only use it every once in a while? Do you know what kind of machines there are? Because there's at least a total of 6 different kinds of machines, right, that we're going to be talking about today. Do you know any kinds? Huh? An iPad's a machine?
Maybe not.
No. Remember, a machine is something that does work.
Car?
Okay. What kind of machine do you think that is? A wheel and what?
A wheel and
You'll know what the word is. It's,
axle.
yeah, it's either an axle or a rod. Is another word for it. Basically, the little stick that holds the wheel as the car is moving. What else? Do any of you like play sports that has like wheels or something?
Train.
Okay.
Airplane.
Okay. Okay, guys, so work on the second one. What would you like to know about anything about machines? What would you like to know? At least one thing. And you can even think of size.
Why can airplanes fly?
Okay, yes, that's a good question. Okay, is everyone good?
No, one more.
Huh?
Wait.
Okay, we'll start with,
I have one with.
huh? We'll start with Eden. So Eden, what do you already know about machines?
Machines for people and machines make things easier and they can be used to look.
Okay, so he says things are becoming easier with machines. They help people and they make something move. Okay, good. Leo, what do you have for yours?
It helps people do something.
Yes, help people do something. Okay, Veronica, what did you put for what would you like to know more about?
Making it or doing stuff easier.
Yes? Okay, what about your second box? What do you want to know, Veronica?
What was the first simple machine ever made?
Okay, so she wants to know what is the first simple machine ever made. Patrick, what do you want to know more about? The second box. What is your
motors for car, trucks, and airplanes.
Okay, so who invented motors for cars, trucks, and airplanes? And then what does your other second question say?
How does airplane move?
Good. Okay. Dasho, what is your I want to know more about? What does your second box say? What do you want to know more about?
Why can airplanes fly?
Okay, so why can airplanes fly? And Eden, give me one of yours. What do I want to know?
What are machines?
Okay, why are they machines? And what was your second question?
Are machines very big or small?
And that question should be like, what is the largest machine in the world, and what is like the smallest machine in the world? Because we know they're both big and small, right? They're both different sizes, right? But I think you probably would like to know what is the largest machine, and what is the most tiniest machine that we have on the planet right now.
I think I know one times.
What do you think it is?
Is that robot that can like go in the bus stop?
Okay, maybe we'll look it up later this week when we get a chance. Okay, we'll research what is the largest machine and what is the smallest machine. And then we'll research some of you have a common question of who invented the first simple machine. Maybe we're going to look that up as well because
I
very.
need to say my name.
What would you like to know more about, Leo?
Who made the first machine and how many people use machines?
So who is the first group of people that made people use machines? Is that what you meant to say? The second
Who
one?
made the first machine?
Okay, that's same thing with Veronica. What's the second one say? How
How
many
many people use machines?
people use machines in the world?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Enough.
No.
Oh, you know. Okay.
No.
So again, we're learning adjectives. So what does the first bullet say? Just to remind us, what are we learning about? What does it say?
I will understand
Simple machines.
and know how they make work easier.
Yes, some of you did mention that, how you already know that simple machines makes things easier. Okay, and what about the second one? Leo, can you read the second one out loud?
I will know how position and motion can be changed by pushing and pulling objects to show what being done and help solve problems.
Okay, so some of you didn't mention this, that some of the machines that we use today, you say it makes things easier, but does anyone here disagree that does it help us solve problems? Does everyone agree with that, or does anyone disagree?
Agree.
Okay, so most of you agree about that. Okay? So what I want you to do with this paper is now I want you to take this paper and of course you can push it to the side because the learn part, you're going to fill out that last part later this week. And we're going to move on to the next thing. Okay? So we already did the KWL. We know lots of things and we want to know more things. Okay, so vocabulary. So the only person I have vocabulary listed is Dasho. So as I pass this around, I'm giving you a free, already made card with all of the key vocabulary words. Okay? And Dasho, you already have one inside your notebook. I saw it there.
Really?
Yes. Okay, so these are the key vocabulary. Can everyone say it at the same time as I point? What does it say?
Work.
Work? What about this one?
Wheel and
focusing on. So work. Let's start with work, and we can talk about work together. So what is work to start with? Let's go back. What is work? When we use a simple machine, what is work? Eden first, since he raised his hand.
To do something?
Yes, to do something. What else?
Like movement?
Yes, and some type of movement, correct? Okay, so exactly what it says. You move, you make things more easier, okay? You make things more effective, okay? Which means you create the force to move an object, okay? And of course, a machine can at least do three things. What does number one say, Dasho? Change what?
Change the amount of force.
Okay, number two, go, keep going, Dasho.
Change the direction of the force.
Okay, number three.
Cut down the amount of friction.
Does anyone know what friction is? What is friction? What do you think, Leo? It's actually like future vocabulary that you'll be going into another chapter with.
No.
No? What do you think, Eden? Yes, so basically it's a type of force that actually wants to make you slow down, right? So if you were to take off your shoes and have your socks, and you can probably run across the floor and slide, right? You'll be sliding and nothing will stop you. But however, we actually want you to be safe and you don't fall down on your face. So that's why we have shoes. Shoes actually prevent you from actually slipping and sliding on the floor. It creates friction between your foot and the ground. Okay, so that's why we're shoes. Yes, that's the vocabulary part. Got it? Okay, so here are the 6 different types of simple machines. So